About Best Entertainment Show Jumadie on OK 101.7 FM.
The place where you can go.
Within the Halifax and Addo.
No man never rent you no can do. Where you come
My name is Penny for na a Juma way boom. Penny pardon the Gloria Obia. A very beautiful lady in looks and at hearts. And then I also have David Pablo, who is a co-producer and handles all my social media challenges. And today Pablo has given me two beautiful guests. And it's a Wednesday. I have the killer DJ Toxic, handling the music for me. All those people together with my good self work under the executive producer Father Dr. Dixon now. So today I have two beautiful people, and I want us to have an interaction. Per se and Mufanche me mean shed and hot seats. Back when they're still on Jindi. on Jimindi. But let's see. And then I also have Socrates Safo with me this morning, and I pray to God we have a good time. I pray to God we get something to entertain ourselves with, to educate and to inform. I pray to God we have a show that glorifies His name. But as I do every day before I start my show, let me remind you that the COVID is real. People are dying like flies, fronts, back.
Okay, FM 101.7.
So yeah, it's left, right, and my intro was see, once you yourself can avoid it, can prevent it, what are you waiting for? I was reading on social media yesterday about a 27-year-old stockbroker, a Ghanaian 27-year-old, stockbroker, and then he died, and I was like, oh my God.
You know what he needs. Bring out the go down.
So tomorrow is a Thursday, and I'm interviewing somebody who was born a Thursday twice. When you're born a Thursday, your name is Ya. And when you are born twice on a Thursday, your name is Ya. And see, Ya, dear, anything that you do it twice, even sex 2 rounds minimum. And when you hear a voice, as if a voice is 2 voices combined.
Uncle, stop touching.
Sorry, madam, sorry.
And then you see, time I make her say, "Ne mean shed and your horses French him say, my yen relax na yen bon komono, ya dear ostere because ojidi." The other guest no onji mindi because no ne subainte. He's somebody who can easily fall in love with his bestie and he doesn't know what to do. Sometimes this person I'm talking about, he feels anyway, they come.
I'm loving my bestie and I don't know what to do. Sometimes I feel say she don't feel the same way I do. But she dey call me brother. I know they back that thing. Cause sometimes we dey act like lovers when we dey do more things. My bestie, my bestie, my bestie, my bestie, my bestie. If you dey hear this song, just know say somebody fall for you. My bestie, my bestie, my bestie, my bestie, my bestie. I don't say I don't catch feelings, but it be too risky to lose you to another one. No. So somebody tell me what to run for you. Cause I know I lose my thing, I get plus you. Somebody tell me what to run for you.
I I mean, once I've dropped the song, I know this comes from the only gentleman who did a song, and then the song caused problems in many homes. His name is Abochi. And you Wales, I'm your friend of Prison Break. Now talking about this song, Bestie. If you don't want to have problems with your bestie, then listen to this announcement very well.
Bestie, yeah.
Sometimes who will bestie be will respect and also respect you.
I don't care if
But common breakfast to me creative problems.
Now
me what bestie be. Makasa same what radio so that say me see on your tea mommy. Or yeah breakfast no buy no or the sugar. So all the salt are replacing sugar. Then you'll see on whom brown sugar da. And then I had another female friend. We're having an argument saying, "Me see your chocolate beverage, mamia. How do you do it? I mean, do you put the chocolate powder in the cup first and add sugar before milk, or you pour hot water first and then add the chocolate powder before?" I mean, it's a bit confusing. Obia, the end in your favor say when your chocolate, the move from the million. The end the beg cup move first. A powder no na a yen swishi. What is swishi ne begum? Answer na me the powder ne gum. Na me the powder ne gum first and so. You see, to avoid all this confusion. And see, at what point do we put the milk in it? Say me you cry no. Hey. Okay.
my bestie.
To be honest with you, it's so confusing. That is why we've been advising said to avoid all this trouble. Your name says sugar nebeba first to milk nebeba first to chocolate. Who do you thought this way, keke? This way, the one makes it that the we hear in swashi. Wow. It is just like some men who are not so romantic. When you enter the room, and you feel do I start from the breast or do I tickle her side first? Do I kiss her first? Chale wo condom na je hia pa.
It's in my brain or my body. Maybe my heart's no
And this way, me see there we hear in sushi. It's already mixed. And then it is creamy, it is nutritious, and it's a stick. On a teeny min efi mugu this way, and very, very affordable. You can take it hot, you can take it cold. You can even put just one sachet in your child's lunchbox as you're going to school, as they are going to school this season. You can mix and put it in your flask and send it to the office. Send a more mixy beer mami and no pay. This chocolate drink there we here in social. So please get to a shop near you and ask for this way chocolate drink. Easy to mix, easy to prepare. That is what I easily recommend for you this morning. Before you start to create all this confusion on the number first, at what point do you put milk in the beverage? At what point do you add sugar? Now what shows the sugar is not too much, not to give you diabetes? Ricky, I don't know. A stick. So, what's happening? Still to say, mic we are very low, and I am so. Me boo. Let me check something. Rabushi.
Rapini.
Your mic is better. I'm more quaba.
Yeah.
Mpacho boko die.
Yamiadum.
Sir. Yeah.
Boom.
Good to see you.
Great to see you too.
Is this how your anyway with the year? Say I was 3.
Ayo. And they were different strategy biana. And a formula be me say Anna miss.
Rick, you don't see anything different about her smile. So you can join us on Facebook Live, OK 101.7 FM. On Facebook to bring your questions, your contributions, your suggestions, and then we take it up from there.
She feel the same way I do.
So I plan to ask very simple, straightforward questions and then leave the show to my panel members and then the public.
It's like lovers, when we do more things.
So let me start from Abochi Enra. Abochi Enra, maybe we'll fly at 2 Jano. Na Safo then I would arrive your studio. Anyway, and I'm going to fly out to Addo, and that was on Facebook. And then I had 3 different people asking one question. So, Abochi die, Oba Beka Hajia been to Wansem.
Hey.
Oh yeah. And I was like, maybe. Na Safo then I would arrive my studio. I would say, na debi ono bape na the phone ma quick. I don't. It's difficult to understand this, my brother. What is happening here? So Christopher just burst into the studio holding a big white rubber bag.
Thank you.
And he's sharing something. What by now was with the asa? Of the chebribi. Now more beer mienu. On fame po. Hey. Okay. So I see me train at the Irish finally where we Safo mpacho je mic no wa kwa ba.
Yeah.
Na boko die.
Oh, BBI boko.
And I don't check breakfast.
Say me near the I was saying, me feel quiet, me fast. Me man, I feel comfortable in the studio because I know you. You are not that romantic.
Abochi, so people kept asking me about Hajia.
You asked me a question and then you
you've answered the question. Thank you. Midasi. For me see
my lord.
Menyakum for me see.
But Abuchi,
Rapini.
I made the same Michelle.
Mekrasa.
Watch it.
Mekrasa.
Watch it. Unyomono, Prison Break is our anthem. Yes.
Experience may happen.
Oh yes. It's
Hey.
anthem. And oh boy, papa nyansa wom.
That's
Na
it.
eye adia was sinka o the lyrics no. Who post your top front page of a newspaper near pasty wo because boys say bread. Boys say bread.
Mate.
Yes.
Me team ni bedin hujuma.
Okay, that's it. Yamisha.
Men so me that's it.
Abochi, thank you. I want to, because I mean, you were in Freeman's answer before we come to who are you, what are you doing? I mean, how far, what's happening? I'm also, yeah. Make sure the people's show.
Sure.
So once they keep asking, oh, I can Hajia been to once, and Hajia been to once, and what is it about you and Hajia been to?
Oh, I've been to many problem there. A misunderstanding kakribina. And I said disappointment kakribina me show towards your recent interaction. But many fight be
Abochi. Oh, Hajia been to me any problem be then next sentence. A misunderstanding kakra. Then third sentence. A disappointments kakra. Disappointments and misunderstandings are problems.
Oh.
Onia. What was I mean?
Only Mamin Church.
Okay.
Prison Break. Before I release the full song, no. May a freestyle session, 1 minute session be edited to Oma Echo viral pa. And Hajia Bintu did a short video with my freestyle, and so I realized, okay, she showed interest in the song. Since she has showed interest in the song, and there, Mami invited no make main song in the music video.
Okay.
Into my team ne friend around September, beginning of September. Now I'm not ready. I be video. The friend no see was school. Or show exams. Into the end of September na obe to me any time.
Okay.
So we had to wait and postpone the video to the end of September.
Okay.
Into November no. My team contacted her again. And
no, you are confusing me. You put the shoot on hold till September.
Till November.
To
the end of September.
To the end of September.
Yes, until around November.
Okay. I can get it.
The first week in November.
And I'm kind of say schools are on break. So what's up?
Yes. In the Nyan NTSL say uncha music videos.
She doesn't do music videos.
Yes.
But time I want to say because YSR viral video now or no. You would want her to be in your video. So them say a music video and Amukotra.
Certainly.
And she assured you after school break
certainly
for a music video. So you put it on hold.
Yeah.
Brenna Swafido see on your music video.
Yes.
First one in the Kasai I'll confirm and say okay after school break. Okay, until see on your music
so
video.
time by the end of September.
Okay.
It's your train see September ending. Until the year November mono. And I'm a team that started someone in interacting about it. Until no my disappointment I may express and say me contact say be ya dear mamia. You have every right to tell me say I'm not interested. Me patcho say what you say. And I can't hold you or I can't force you to do something for me. When you say I wasn't going to pay you. I was going to pay you. Until no me media say Wama me nyan nti yese won twa music video. Na me hu se wa ko twa music video.
Because man who was it Shatter? Man who saw was Shatter music videos back.
Yes. Yes. So that was where I expressed the disappointment. Nti anya say me ne wo I just expressed it. Say obi aye obibi na weni anje ho na wakoka. That was all.
Interesting. Why approach ni bia besano say sweetie, why did you disappoint me?
Debbie.
I didn't hear.
Oh, me when he said one of those things, I say.
What if it be an opposite moon crocro no kakra say o aji anya botre with your buy bet you but for the fact say or say on tra music videos no you also
yeah, we had to move on. You know, we even got Abnasela to replace her part and she did very well too, so we had to move on.
Okay, so one was sending me questions on Haji Abinti. No, he's clarified. We are now coming to the interview proper. But there is this beautiful lady born on a Thursday, and when she mentions the name, she repeats it twice.
Sweet like the cool breeze of the night. I wanna wake up next to you, and I want to grow old with you. Baby, do you see? You and me are meant to be. Love was made for us. We were made for love. Love is beautiful all because of you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Won't cry now, mommy, any chance.
So that was it. Her name is Yaya, and it's her voice you are hearing now. Yaya. I didn't say. I mean, is that your slogan or something? Fabe boom. Yeah, fat den.
That's all.
We did.
Obi who not you say cry and chia and fat yen chia and same say you can just.
What was you saying?
Wait there, me who say indirect message yo.
And how do you?
Hali
yes.
Wait there. Look sharp na.
Na one boom.
Message ni indirect ni ade.
How do you? Yeah butre. And indirect and so how do you understand fabe boom no?
It's a question.
Odeme.
Whoopa! Father Boom, no, OC, let's say indirect message. What is the direct understand? Me.
Yes.
Oh, now, I'm with him studio about Father Boom.
Yeah.
It's and Bibiana, I mean, I'm one not in mind.
And you be aware because media me I'm just sending a message saying for and the door. So if you see someone you like, if you are on the same wavelength, more drink cry, more do done enam. It's who be cry down for cry. Hey Charlie, fabe boom, you know, give me knuckle. I'm kind of saying, that one. So it's just a sign of love, basically.
Yeah. The first time you really hit me, you really got to me was your song with Ochiame Kwame.
Oh, okay.
Faithful.
Nice.
Before that, where have you been? Talk to me. Before that, where have you been hiding?
Before
Faithful.
Before Faithful, I did Stars of the Future.
Okay.
Okay, should I go a little further? So I was in Kumasi for about 18 years. Stars of the Future happened. So me call Stars of the Future and I'm a winning. me winnie we me release Amai featuring Sarkodie Incredible and me ne Ochiame Kwame ye Faithful inti after Stars with Future me ba out and Ochiame nyum ne nesa me call stroke more inti after Faithful no na me de me nyum kai babo inti which did very well. Me de dam drum and so about out and you my boy won't kwano and also ekanyuma me de about out so my yenyum beat is a koyo that featured in Leila Jansi's movie like Cotton Twines, which is doing very
Cotton
well.
Twines.
Like Cotton Twines.
And yet Cotton Twins.
Debbie?
Yeah. First, why not Cotton Twines?
Twines.
I
like
see.
Cotton Twines. Indeed. It did very well. It's still doing great internationally. And I released my album not so long ago called Addo. Yes. So that's the... Yeah.
You don't look like the normal everyday musician. To say yes, it's to say what would targets be mu to say mu control exams.
Yes, I was school in theater.
Oh, you studied music in school?
Yes, I did theater arts, music and dance. So theater was my major, music I minored it.
And when and your friend don't know this race remono.
More friend so we have music studies, we have theater, we have dance studies. So I did theater arts with music.
Theater arts with music.
Yes.
Okay. And say we are nyoma. We see a free book.
Oh, and yet the American free book. I just went to school. I went to school to polish get na media mame. And see, say me a performer. As a musician, you are a performer, whether with your voice, with your body, with whatever you're doing, your face. So I wanted to understand, say me bijna stage, so na me saw mic more. Saying na me name audience no, ye be communicate because music na ye communication. Say me tina when na me tunu mama wa, me tunu mama wo, but o body be can be chem, when be can be me. So I know what I want to see you do, and I know how to do it to get that reaction. So having that understanding, no. Is really important. And I have been on stage acting. Many Uncle Ibu White plays. I've been acting on Riverman stages as well. Into acting, kahon, music, kahon.
Well, let me ask questions like a layman.
Okay.
So just bring it down.
Sure.
Well, you know, sir, how do you appeal to the mass market? I mean, disposable songs, fast, bunche, something danceable na unji within and trendy 2-3 months. Now I'm gonna be as a hanyum nuni. Masana what to was it say this type of aquabua, cojuentry type of Frenchim, bribia kono pepe. I mean, that's a lot of hard work, extra hard work.
A lot of money.
Of course, production wise, money, it takes time. And yet, inyum. Cause studio be wo colleague on ponano na makes it bribi ma na wonko eneme nyum
nyum sanso na dro nti ube hu se obi wo hono ma quack doctor honom na ya hwe no obi won so a obeka se obeko professional doctor, well trained doctor ti obi ane de ne sika beso what you say and na won so a wo person provide services no o hwe be bia o target wo. Now I can say, okay, this is how I want to brand myself. This is how I want people to see me. This is the legacy I want to leave behind. So you don't follow the masses because everybody's doing it. And what will make me unique? Now me bomb and one man fra will be and I check the chairman one fat will be the amame. Me the any strong. What you are saying to me to honor means me if I'm to another artist. I can only do what I've been gifted to do, but I just polish it because meaning baby I make us a me win a Grammy. The kind of style ne was a me no, and as I say me person me go international. Even Ghana here, and if I want to make a very good impact like Ojuentri did, and now outside Ghana, Angelique Kidjo, they didn't look at the masses. So me targets me are very different. Into those are the things I look at when
so you now understand why I said, it's not the normal everyday type of musician. We say wow with targets.
Yeah,
is that not a long road to travel and a rough way to go? Is it not more difficult, this path you've taken?
Debbie, it's actually been very good to me. I've had the chance to perform with Hugh Masakela. I've featured on great artists' songs. bisa Kade, many bisa Yenyo, many Chrissy P, one of the great songwriters, and the kind of respect they have for what I do, even when I'm with them. It makes me know, say, I'm doing something right. You know, so it makes me feel good and fulfilled. And he's like, look, this is how I think about your music. It humbles me every time. When great musicians like that meet me and they are talking about how well my music is composed and how well I write, you don't want to experience that feeling. I mean, you want to, but it's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's inspiring. It's
Very.
motivating.
Very.
But when you turn around and then the light goes off, then you call your kid brother and give him the prepaid card to go to the ECG vendor.
Mm-hmm.
The vendor wouldn't say that, oh, you are Yaya's brother. And she writes good songs. It's free.
Yeah.
The boom boom chain noise making one seems to be a shortcut to making cash. But wait,
please. So you said to making which
cash money.
But the one that we are doing we get paid for it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Maybe the question didn't land well.
Okay.
For instance, when you do a disposable song, it's easier, it's less expensive, it peaks faster. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you get all the trends, maybe you get all the shows and make the money faster than this type of professional quality songs. And from here I'm moving to Abuja because I see that thing in him too, that Layla wouldn't just pick anything. But how many times would you get picked in a Layla movie? How many times would you perform with a Hugh Macasset? I mean, doesn't it take longer before you start to reap your dividends? That is what I mean.
Oh, not at all.
Really?
I mean, I started doing music from 2009, and I've been on very good platforms that pay well. I mostly do corporate events, and those are well-paying events. They are not publicized, and it's not in everybody's faces, but at least you know that you are working. So you are putting music out, it's paying you. You are sorting out what you need to sort out for your productions and other things. And as I told you, I act as well. So it's not just, music and I want to trend, and because you might trend and you might not get the platform that you need. There are people that trend all right, but they are competing heavily with people who have worked over the years, have done their trending and are still like at the top. So whatever money that you're looking to get, as probably Stoneboy would get, Sarkodie would get, if you're an upcoming artist and because of trend, you think you'll get that same money. There's years of experience as well, and the person's left a reputation for themselves. So people get priced on that, like not just on trends. That's what I'm saying. So untimi found cordon obia because obi ye bint no akwakoye, because obi results ni bi enye na obinya on the patch. But me where I am no, I've been blessed. I will even like deny it or play around with it. I've been blessed to be working with different brands, different companies, and singing and performing for them. Yes.
Yeah. Before I leave you for this first round and move to your
first
brother.
round.
I told you that, so everything will be twice.
Oh God.
In summary, you are telling me that Halifax, forget the misconception, quality pays.
Oh yes, it does. It does. So just look at or direction where you're going. You need to have a plan, and you need to network. I've been managing myself for a large part of my career, and I know that networking is really important. So for some people who have managers and people doing stuff for them, it's easier for them to work on their behalf. But if you are your own boss, you're your own manager, you're your own everything, the planning, yes, you have a team that you probably talk to, collaborate with on certain things, but if you want to move ahead, networking is key. networking is so important.
If you just tuned in, this is OK 101.7. In case you just tuned in, my guests are Abochi and Yaya. So basically, she's telling me that quality pays, hard work pays. You need to have a plan, you need to network, and that she's been managing her own career for a while now. When I come back to her, I'll continue from what she means by have a plan, what she means by networking. But the messages keep coming. Amazing performance on Saturday, yeah. That is from Elizabeth Gazy. Emmanuel of Sajan says, Mr. Halifax, Yaya will be called at international functions and she will be paid very, very, very well. She knows what she is about. She will be able to market herself internationally and she can move Ghana higher. I pray so. Amen. Samuel Nee, Taki, Samuel Fresh is watching. Okay, he also has a song I'll be talking about before my show ends. Yeah, you are on point.
Medase.
Emmanuel Osejan, Sana Wakam for no and you know Beman so what Hamu ye did ya and what guess me no Obani Beman, Namu praise you about no sa. I don't cry Namuza. Ajua Roberta, Mrs. OKFM. Yeah, you are a great performer, and as for your voice, I'm in love with it. Eric is saying, yeah, what you are saying is true, but you need to appear more. Please, Eric, send the biome appear saying. I don't understand to say on appear to say be so be your performance and now a back of stage. Okay, you come. Or how do you mean say? On appear saying. This is knowledge. Not all ministers or music. Not all ministers understand this, and our musicians need to study this. It will make you last long. Nana Boatenma says she looks different here. She looked younger on UTV the other day. But I love her craft. Though. Good morning, Halifax. You are too much. Keep it up, Leonard. Thank you. And good morning, Halifax. In fact, you are too much. Hey, meaning not more from too much. Thanks. Love your music. Yeah. Okay, let me do this. Maybe it's because I started with Yaya. Emmanuel Asamwai. Man, tell Abochi Asamoah Obi is behind him. Oh, so they're also fighting over me here. The way I say hello turns some people on. Hey. Abochi, let me continue from where Yaya. I'm in the same line. Okay. We are Obia. Seminti winyumbia kra mama. Prison Break. Bestie. I've read the lyrics back to back. I'm convinced that we will share that equal time with a particular message you are sending across.
Yes.
I've heard many musicians say, "Oh, me cost studio pair now ba." Or a song like One Corner, how do I write it? Or how do you say Scopatomana? Why are you so particular about the messages in your song, your composition? Just like you want everything to be on point. What is it?
Yes, because I believe music should carry message. Aside the melodious part of the music, I think it should carry message. But you know the kind of message you want to carry when you know the reason for which you are doing the music. You must know your path. You must know why you are doing music. So you see, since I know my target audience and I know why I'm doing the music, I'll always know what to say and when to say it in my lyrics.
Inti why mo no mo with target audience? Inti adebia where French so Kwame type of lifestyle. Others are doing it simpler. For the One Corner there, kiki me.
Oh, but my lyrics too are simple. My lyrics are simple. My target audience are people who need answers.
People who need answers.
Those are my target audience.
Answers to what questions?
To societal problems, to personal questions, and all that. So if you study, I create my music out of personal life experiences, experience of friends.
Personal life experiences.
Yes,
beautiful.
Some of the songs.
My master, don't qualify it. And yes, me back. So okay, so personal life experience of friends, and then
and things I have observed in the society. So you see, I try so much to bring out a solution or something to celebrate about that particular societal problem. So I want to satisfy people who need answers to certain questions that hasn't been answered yet. Those are my target audience.
So you use your own personal life experiences from friends to try to sing and give answers.
Yes.
To people who may be going through the same experiences.
That's it.
Share answers.
That's it.
One of your favorite songs. Let me play the song and I ask you whose experience is this one?
Somebody help me celebrate.
Allah!
Cause I just broke out of prison.
Come on!
Finally. Baby says she no one.
Listen.
Know how happy I am. No more worries, so want to me sick across. So plenty complaints. Captain self with the Bobby. Sending me a don't know, so won't tell me come on. But she met to so somebody help me celebrate.
Help me celebrate too.
I just broke out of
prison break and kasa.
Finally.
At long last.
Baby says she
I'll see you on Pemi View.
know how happy
Simeni and Gibraltar and Safo and Abochi are doing the dance. Allah!
prison break.
Man!
Do me favor.
Allah! The studio is on fire. Safo doing it live. Come on, Nana.
Prison break me.
Ate!
Prison break me.
Oh!
Do me favor. Do me favor.
So crazy, Safo. Go Safo. Go Safo. Go Safo. Go Safo. Ay.
The unnecessary fight are over. The name before. So I say me the you day, so I don't go feed me friends with another. What to be that?
Very. Safo.
They don't understand.
Wait, was that a break dance? There we hear another crack.
You see?
Hey.
Tete Bokele.
We man.
Tete Bokele.
Whoa. I'll come to Safo. Aboshi, this is your song. Whose experience is it, and what answers are you giving?
Well, this is one of the observations I did with so many incidents that has happened. Not
who?
to me, but it's something that I have observed. Oh, they be mentioning me. But what I have observed is I've observed it is usually it's a breakup here. People concentrate on the sad side of breakup, but what of the happy side of it? I did this song for people who have been able to come out of toxic relationships. There are some relationships you don't move ahead in life. The person draws you back. The person abuses you. The person doesn't make you happy. What do I say? Won't grow up. So such relationships are toxic relationships. So I did this song for people who have been able to come out of those relationships. And I wanted to give them something to celebrate with. So that is why I called it Prison Break.
Beautiful song. It is the true life story of several people. You see a baby.
You see, some broken hearts, some breakups are blessings. What I say, it gives you the chance to start again in life, to move on a different path in life. So such people should celebrate with my song Prison Break.
What about those who say your song is basically to encourage breakups in relationship and encourage divorce? It's not a good song because it encourages people to put asunder what the Lord has joined together.
I'll borrow something that Socrates just said. See, then unsabaku Bible cry encourage it. So unsabaku hawa then trachene. Me say Ghana hano. Lots of people are suffering in relationship, and they are scared to voice out. Perhaps because nipana na efidino ana something else for some reasons. Say ushu say ujana onya any better person to replace them and bibisa. But people are suffering and people are not voicing out. So you see, I don't think say I did it to encourage breakups. I think I did it to give people that confidence to talk about their sufferings. You see, to make that decision that will make them move to another level in life that they are not making or they are suppressing. What I say, I encourage any breakup or something. I encouraged people to come out of that suffering.
In the old year, we style na say overshare problems say cause we been beside some moon send be now what run you ma ebe more questions. That is it.
Yes, in an interesting way.
Edisika breo.
Papa.
In what forms? What bought gigs? What bought shows? And now we turn pendrives and now we turn CDs. How? I mean, how is your business side like? This job you're doing?
We say fortunately, this time, no, digital stores, no, your music no more like what Yaya was saying concerning long-term music. I think I say investment. Oh yeah, long-term investment. We say oh yeah, investment. Ne ekura unkokra boom, ana omre wa boma. Waba kokra waba brewa kra na oda sudidi. You get it. So that is what good music stand for. Forever music. That is what it's going to stand for. So maybe you may be getting 1,000 CDs a month for now. But if you get that 1,000 CDs for so many years, it's better than getting 10,000 CDs for about 6 months and that's it.
Edidida.
So, intino.
This Yaya again.
We are getting some from the digital stores, from YouTube, and from other platforms. Shows no so the nyamiado me bank account, but due to COVID-19, most of them are on hold. Yeah, we are making it small.
Will you agree with those who will say, Abochi, voice on point, instrumentation, performance, composition on point? Nobody doubts that. But for you to get the razzmatazz, why don't you, do one or two? I don't know how to describe those type of songs. Is it that you feel you are best such songs and now with talent in it?
Which songs, please?
I don't know how to describe them, but those things they do, and then 3 days later the song is everywhere, and after 3 months you don't hear about it. You don't know what happens to those songs.
Oh, but Prison Break is everywhere. Bestie is everywhere. They're everywhere.
Well, he's answered my question. He's right. You see, they're everywhere, but they still come with some class.
Oh, I'm on Papa. No, they are there. Oh.
You think you think Blazing in the Ghettos they play the song?
Oh yeah, Bestie is everywhere. Prison Break is everywhere. Mother's Day in cry Mama song in cry everywhere. Obi our mommy. So me, I believe it's everywhere.
Is it the attitude of the musician that is telling on your career? Because you seem to be a very calm, laid back, on kasa, on controversy, and is that why I don't see you to be loud out there everywhere?
I don't think that's the reason. There are other musicians are. You see, I don't want to do something that isn't me. I believe, say, if you build your brand around who you are, you don't have to pretend. You don't have to fake who you are, and that will help you in the long run. So this is me.
So in real life, you are like that, a bit laid back, calm.
You see, I'm laid back when I need to. When I'm on stage, I'm a different person. So because on stage, I need to speak to somebody. I need to communicate with somebody on stage. So when I'm on stage, I'm a different person.
Is it that Uferiadie?
Oh, me Feriadio.
You're not a shy guy.
No, not anymore.
You used to be.
Yeah, I used to be a shy guy.
At what point did you stop being a shy guy?
Oh, I check.
Then they see, Obi the baby rave woman, now the baby rave woman. How did it happen?
Ejuma na me room no. Me kai say me wo GHS no. I used to perform on stage with one guy called Richie Rhymes. But time be perform me Obana and any stage craft no. Richie Rhymes be trigger yeah, but na me mateme ho ejina one side.
Ade na girl na chi nya wo fe.
Enya sa ferry ni esrobi.
Na so e do wo kon.
So do me kon alright. Inti no me headmaster no was study me who say sana metie. So one day na ma separate me one day girls ni be year 2 on stage. Artists is year 2. Me dey back on other guy no so dey back on. Afi other guy no e dey need ne ebo adwuma.
Oh you so no.
Me so dey mama gap kakaka. And the headmaster na nka sa twe bam on stage. E kan yebum say
hey
oh my man your bana. So that was what changed everything.
I see.
So
that was the first time I watched you be on stage.
Yes.
How was the feeling?
Very scary.
Scary says saying.
Unse atalena na mehye no. Emu oha.
Okay.
And akoye first time thing no enye normal to me.
Okay.
Eniama kakra. The man sana as a ferry kakra wo say obe me hu obe badom ni mu. I say because esa na eniama peja kakra ni ade.
I mean, are you the Christian home type of boy who, you know, brought up in a Christian home? Sunday you go to church with your mother and father, you go to Sunday school and
Sir. My family is very religious, but and yet that's routine, no kind. So Sunday school is.
They won't go fast as to buy no free. Sir, a big Santana type of life, no.
But I check.
Okay.
See idea. My sword didn't say first no cry. See idea. Ujami ameni amapa.
Face here because I made a promise. My main comment is and I go back to Yaya. Sammy Fresh. Socrates, the champion dancer. Onyanya kafiana kai. No more. I mean, kafiana kai. Poker says, yes, Poker is watching. Emmanuel Sejan is laughing. Mr. Socrates suffer with some good moves. Yeah, Charlie, it shocked me. Emmanuel Sejan says, Safo dance nanka. Safo if you don't sit down. Safo if you don't sit down. Uncle Benny, that is from Nana. Nice song from Cole Mensa Pillar 2. I can relate to this song from Osejan. I love his song. Good morning, bro. I'm watching you live. It's me, GHNST, the new high life musician. Halifax, what about me? You know what I mean. So this gentleman has been, anyway, produced as well for a while. So I have known Aboche since senior high school. He used to visit his friend and brother Richie Rhymes in Cape Coast. Okay, he's very good. I wish they both blow up big. Abochi all the way. More wins from Nana Ekia Ahima. The also on name my friend Eric Asan. Appear more. I mean more visibility. Most people don't know her. Okay, that is from Eric Asan. Of course, I'm going to her, so I would ask her when you mean. I love her attitude. She should be humble and stay focused and believe in God. Yeah, what you are saying is true, but you need to. Okay. And now the song I was talking about that I heard and I was like, Ochiami, who is this girl? And I see a friend, Yaya. And she's in my studio this morning. Let me come to the second part with her.
Part 2.
Part 2. I told you your name is Yaya and you'll be able to this song, why nature part normal?
Part your bra Kwame. Ochiame Kwame. See, me call studio honum. He gave me the liberty to take a few things out and add my own feel. And I me kind of say me inspiration.
Was that the first time I went in big star Yejuma?
At that time, yes. Yes.
And not feeling noticing. Were you tensed?
So the interesting thing is, I had met Ochiame Kwame through his brother Kunta Kinte. We've said this like so many times. So I had met him already.
Okay.
And we had some kind of relationship. So when I met him, it wasn't
some kind of relationship.
Oh, like a friendship. That's what I mean.
And that is what I also mean. Friendship no die.
friendship being beautiful.
Oh, like what are you talking about?
Acquaintance, casual, and now bisana.
I wasn't there. So you know what it is. We know better me say because you see I had met Ochiame Kwame and we had some kind of relationship.
Oh, like
I mean, so relationship also friendship. Friendship.
It was just Meshia would be first time. Ninian Kunta was like, "Oh, this girl is really good," and I played the piano for him.
Oh, you play piano too?
Yeah, that's what I studied piano. I play the guitar. I play xylophone.
Hey, Wonkwa. Okay, then let me sit properly. So so there was acquaintance already before you entered the studio.
Yes.
Okay.
Your core studio. No, I wasn't like, oh my God, I'm starstruck. I respect him because he's my big brother first of all, and he's achieved so much in the industry. So I obviously learned a lot from him. And when the song was given to me, it was actually that same day that we recorded it in the studio.
Really?
We did at P2 studio, and then I went back to campus because that time I was in Legon, University of Ghana. So yeah, and then I was then there like the song is ready. We played it. It was great. We didn't know it would take off like this. It was just meant to be like one of the songs on an album, and God did His thing. So yeah.
Too many messages here about picking at random.
We are sure say random picking.
Yes, random. It's random. I mean, it's random. I mean, today I'm being a good boy. I mean,
thank you. I'll buy you toffee, okay?
Yeah. 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 You see the way you are slim. Okay, you. So for why you laughing? Jesus Christ. Maybe if you me question on live radio. Okay, I found my mojo back. I'm so real, and random two questions that I said. Almost see you should appear more, as you should be more visible. Your face is not out there proper. Do you agree with them? If so, what is keeping you out?
So I think there are two parts to this. Because I moved from the name Bertha to Yaya. Most people are expecting Bertha. So when you appear, they do not know it's the same person. Yeah, so I think that was the challenge previously, but now Yaya said, like, it's already taken over. So most people now know that Bertha from Stars of the Future is Yaya.
How many years did you use the brand name Bertha?
I used it for about three or 4 years. In fact, 3 years.
How many years have you used the name Yaya?
Since 2014, I think.
That's 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't. Nobody can describe you as a newcomer. I mean.
Yeah, but in my comments, I get a lot of, oh my God, she's Bertha. I didn't know. So that's what made me realize that most people hadn't moved from that place.
From the Bertha.
Even though people know that I'm Yaya.
But why the change?
I was already using Yaya in Kumasi before Stars of the Future. So P Wizzle, the producer, Kaboom, like we were all like, you know, we're still family. But I started recording with P Wizzle in Kumasi. I can see my big brother Kankam, who's also a musician.
And then what you for no musician wow.
Either say you bought instruments and I say you tune your man. Where the basa.
Wow.
So yeah, co-studio honum Kaboom saw me and my brother, and that time my brother's nickname was Casey.
Okay.
And Casey and Jojo, if you know that.
Of course, I remember Casey.
So anytime we went to the studio, be like, hey, Casey and Yaya. So I released my first single in Kumasi, and Didosi was the first to play it. And I featured Roselle, who was also in a competition. Rose, I think that's her name, Rose, who was in Mentor, I think.
Okay.
So, yeah, independent woman. It was everywhere. So my name then was Yaya as an artist. But when I went into Stars of the Future, I was advised to use my first name, Bertha, which everyone knows me by. Because we work with votes in the competition. So if you use a name that someone doesn't know, your mates will hear Yaya and it won't click that, oh, this is a person I know from school. So I use Bertha so that I can get through the competition, get my votes, and by God's grace I won. So go me.
So through school, all through school, your name was Bertha.
Yeah, Bertha Bridget can come. That's my full name.
Okay, but the brand name in Kumasi for the music you had done was Yaya.
Yaya.
So they felt, look, your constituency know you more as Bertha. So use the better.
Yes.
Then why do you go back to Yaya? Once better had worked, you've won. That is what we've known. Continue.
There be. So a hono.
Eh?
And then I planned. I was like, this is the direction for my music. I want to go international. I want to do festivals. And I don't want my roots to be missing or to be lost. You know, when someone hears my name, I want them to know that this is where she's from. She's an African. I don't want them to be confused because Bertha is a German name. So who is she? Then she appears and she's African. No, I want my name to speak for me before I even arrive on stage. So I decided to go back to my name, Yaya, Obaya, Mamiya Educhumwamrosa.
Interesting. I mean, we're still learning. Quick one. When you say network and it's critically important, how do you mean? There are several people listening to you, up and coming musicians, or musicians that have been around for a while, but I don't understand this thing you mean networking that seems to be working for you. What is it?
Okay, so how I got to know network was important to me. Well, networking is your ability to create a web of, should I say, human resources that you can draw from at any point.
A web of human resources
Yes,
you can
so
draw from.
just
say
in 10 time, 1 minute.
wo nyini ntintan nipa na wo de nyini sa ntintan no
Yes.
we wo ha
Links. Thank
okay
you. Links.
Great links.
okay
So the beginning of my career, no, me perform I'm very shy. Most
Whoa.
people don't believe it.
ow
Me so Mike me different.
Mrs. Sisian's way jay
Yeah.
right.
I had to
Right.
come out of it, like
Yeah.
because of a
I beg
Juma.
you. If that is
But-
meant to make me tone down my questions, and then I'm welcome.
You know, and I'm mostly reserved. Ain't
Hey.
me yet. Hey, the shocking revelation. So me yeah performances we be I wasn't like ready to face the crowd or audience. I didn't know how I was going to relate with them, so I would always run away. Into
Just say free stager.
Na me
You don't want to mingle with the crowd.
No, I was so shy. I didn't know how I was going to do that. We performance be an journey. You know, and I realized I was losing a lot. When I looked back, I think this thing came to me 5 or 6 years ago, and I'm like, if I knew this earlier, it would have changed a lot for me, because there were people that would see me on stage and would want to collaborate with me or put me on their platforms, probably internationally, and I was nowhere to be found. You know, and they might leave a message with somebody or take my number from someone, and it probably won't be the accurate thing. So I learned that, you know what, after a show, even the organizers, the people that come and they want to just say hi, it's just important that you connect with them, even your audience. You connect with them so that you leave a lasting memory of you in their minds. And it gives them, you know, a personal touch to who you are. And I think that's really worked for me, because some big woman, big man be like, you know what, we need you for this project. And because they spoke to you personally, they can follow through with it for you, other than you being somewhere expecting that, oh, it will just fall from heaven. No. So I think say, even meeting you for the first time here, I didn't know that we've connected on social media.
Yeah.
You know, but Sankami and Kasa, and nobody would know, like,
Certainly.
exactly. It's really important that you relate with people, vibe with them, create the links, exchange contacts for future.
Decide ne hu hia.
Very
Ebe mu
important.
si ye ahohyehyɛ na wo ye nnwomto no wo ye star de say won kyerɛ ho wa ho me de me celebrity enya afi na wo ma oji obi a call cast niama na ahohyehyɛ de e say won kyerɛ ho kakra.
Acho a new right mindset. Uchre wo ho akosi hin Kosovo. A new right mindset, because nipa ne eboa wo ma utimi dru baby a ubedru no. Say I remember the first time I met Socrate. I think it was at Alisa Hotel.
Hey, who she also go hotel?
It was an event.
Okay.
DGMA music
What's your name?
workshop.
Okay.
And
There be say na wo kan no. Say Ushia no Lisa Hotel then be man. I was like,
Hey,
okay.
man, can't dine me
Halifax
say
Pasemo.
Alisa Hotel.
What do you call young coin? Na workshop.
And when I met him, just imagine, say me huno, not me tete me hu no so say me a star.
Yeah.
Who loses? Who loses? Because when I was junior will say we a star. Now o star ne kodru. Do you understand? You need people to take a nipa nebe bo am waiting me akọ next level. So just be kind and be nice to everybody. You never know where you going to meet the person again. Into we a star, onye nchen will be o star no obi a wo baby ani di edru. So you just have to respect
So this has
everybody.
worked for you, networking.
Very
Abuchi, I have,
And for the record,
yeah.
it was Lamisi who introduced her to me.
Great.
Lamisi beauty queen and Nadia.
Let me see music.
Music. Okay. And it was at the hotel.
Yes.
Okay. Mati, my fancy.
Patrol.
Nanwana Makan. Nasa between a crowd Maza. Obi na introduce Obi Mobi. Abuchi, your sister has spoken about networking.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Anyway, let me put it this way. Because of the work I do, I get a lot of feedback. One of the feedback Mitainya say Ghanaian stars, some fans inbox them, and now omo messenger. I have a cousin who tells me that anytime he inboxes Pato ranking, he answers immediately 2-3 days now, and then they keep talking. Say, I want to buy your merchandise. Where can I say? Oh, I can send it to you through DHL. But or see what Ghanaian me person in bomarding or trauma 100 times cry just I like your song on fino crampo. And here is your sister saying that no, so by no and you. I mean, you are into people's job. Do you agree with that? Do you disagree? What are your experiences? I mean, where will you want to take it from?
Okay, Mecca two sides were.
Okay.
Firstly, not there. Sometimes when you see some people are on me adding value to whatever you are doing, it's right you approach them and get whatever you can get out of them.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just an advice, and that advice can take you far in your career. Akoye senya wako obi fie na oma weduane na unya ubedi o, and so no me okay. Why never at the end of the day? What I say? Sometimes you just have to observe and then approach those you can get something from to add up to what you're already doing. You're right, say sometimes you approach. But with the social media message replying, me saying say me bow inbox, na say me here be or I don't just come and say hi.
Hi, no, we just for 5 years.
Yes, a lot of people will just come, hi, good morning. Also reply good morning, they cry, how are you? You see those things. There is no time for casual conversation. Hi, good morning. I am this and that from this and that. I'd like to collaborate with you on this and this and that. Then you get a reply. It's me saying, most of the messages, I reply when I realize you have something to discuss. You want to discuss because messages need done. A lot of people are sending you messages. A lot. I receive a lot of messages every day. How much more know your back?
Debut. Can you?
Yes.
Receive messages a lot on each day. How much? You have a feeling say I'm receiving more messages chamber.
Oh yes.
Then
Yes.
Why you bapping?
Oh say Ghana hano. A man no easily move to the ladies. Since say a man move it to the guys.
Beautiful.
We are seeing now.
Say man no move easily to the ladies. We have more ladies than guys in Ghana. And teacher say man don't move it towards the guys.
Oh, and this our Ghana. Na Ghana our baby cry filiwa. On mekasa na afana honko.
This say bestie.
So it's I think say if people want to inbox celebrities, they should come with purpose. I say Ocho letter, maybe come letter now. Your title alone should tell me what is entailed in the letter. Senior me read the title now, letter for employment as then I know this letter is about this.
It's basically I say much remo, but a moment is direct kakra.
Yes.
Say hi Abuchi. My name is Halifax from KFM. I want ABCD.
That's it.
Yeah, you agree with him?
Yes, and this is an advice I also give to other musicians, upcoming musicians. I have experienced something like that in my DMs before, where I know the person is a musician. Like, if you send me a DM, I will take my time to look at your profile. If I'm free, I'll look at your profile and see what you do, all those things.
Yeah.
So if first of all, you send a hi, and I look at your profile and there's no picture, there's nothing, I take my time because I don't know who
It could be a scam.
that is. It could be anything. So I think people should really structure their pages well and not just be hiding on social media. That's one thing. A second thing is, as he said, state your reason, state your purpose, because there's so many messages that we receive on a daily. So if I come and it's just a hi, I would first of all respond to someone who has a full message saying, "Hi, my name is so and so. I loved your performance on Saturday. Can I be your friend?" I'm going to draw more to that message than just the hi. So we will clear the messages, but you can't clear everything. That's the honest truth, because you are just one person. So for those that we are not able to do, we are sorry. But if you don't get through the DMs, come under the comment section. That's all I can say.
It reminds me of when I used to manage a certain musician several years ago, and I put my main number out. Somebody will call you at midnight. Hello. Say hi. Me find the manager need impact right. Queen. I'm like, Jesus Christ. They woke me at 2 a.m. to ask me this question.
Yeah.
I mean,
some people just want to reach out, which is fine, but
at 2 a.m.
Maybe and the time zone is different.
Oh, well, talk about no. Why do you manage yourself? Yeah, I don't know when manager.
Okay, so I have worked with people over the years, but I think aligning goals was the issue. It wasn't about the talent or the ability.
University, bro, for you, but now,
okay. Enti enye omoni so ade hu anaso omo ahoden ana omo dwumedi omo di no ene ye problem, but ye vision no ye mienu ye ni share was certain things ho nti bia na me pese me call this direction, but nipa na oba no so direction is very different, and you can't force that.
Oh, okay.
So we ba no kaso person or brand what to say sani ye kan wasem say trendy kind of music na baby I make on so very different. So when you will be so more afasa direction na, you can't be even like happy as a musician.
I get it.
So I decided to just focus on me till I meet the right person
who understands your direction and where you want to go.
So,
beautiful. Abochi, when I manage you?
Lifeline Records.
Lifeline.
Yes.
I manage you will pay now more other brands for label also.
Yeah, other brands will label.
Like who and who are they also managing?
But yet to be revealed.
I feel number about.
Yes.
I see. You've been with them for how long?
A year now.
And you have how many more years to go?
4 years. It was a 5 years contract.
So a 5-year contract. Ricky. Yeah. Here are our two guests today. Mpacho Ricky Tree Abuchi mic no kan wo de no ho why. Sa blue mic no me interest no.
Okay.
David say.
I'm in calling check kaka.
Okay.
Sorry.
I think interest we be pay back and forth interaction. Wow.
Oh, not really. Okay, so first and foremost, meet you mutu ni nyina and a good conversation that we are having. But first, I think this is an Ochame Kwame classical conversation they're having, because both of them have had a classic collaboration with Ochame Kwame. Abuchine Hallelujah, when Ochame had been silent for a while, Abuchi was one of the guys who came up or who collaborated with.
Was Abuchi on that song?
Yeah, really? Hallelujah, yeah. I know for a fact. And I'm a yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was one person. He came out of nowhere to team up with Ochame Kwame, and that song was very, very, very huge.
I started my show with that song. It was the first song I played on the show.
Today?
And I mean 2 years ago.
2 years, okay. Yeah. Same as Yaya, another classic. And Yaka Craft for Yaya's part, because those times you hear songs like Faithful, you hear songs like Run Away. Sisiano and tempo na be high, kiki. But those times a big song like Faithful, a big song like Runaway, like you could have low R&B songs. A big in Ghana, Raquel, ne Sarkodie, Refinyum no, Sweet you know how, but Sisiano Charlie. I say ijumanesi. Or if you don't meet a particular tempo, fast tempo ne in same you know. But that's just by the way. But I realized that a Ghanaian mentality, and I was say we need to begin to wake up our minds, okay, so Yaya spoke about niche market, producing records, and I say any gidi me space, I'm fine. Me nyame private gig kakra me bo and all of that. Abochi so same thing. He said that no. It will be mama any prison break. It will be but I realize you are trying to push him to ask him some questions. Really and truly, is a Ghanaian. He feels that it will be but any be trust me. His song, I checked on YouTube. Mama has 1.5 million views. Very, very good. Bestie, 1.5 million views. Sorry, by Yao Talk, Kumasi Boys, 1.5 million views. By the two songs in the tour, really and truly, there will be you get it. So I realized that comfort, ABR, because he's up and coming, which may put you up record to attain a particular level. He's fine. Only the Ghanaians, he took one Unlike Nigerians, no. Charlie, me, I know they won't go make the deport me or that is a typical Ghanaian. True, that's a typical Ghanaian. He won't go and do anything to get himself in trouble. Once when Juma Kakra or Koba, he's getting his pay, he's fine. You get it? So from the conversation I have, and this is a conversation we all have as industry behind the scenes, that we all feel too comfortable because you will say, like you said, I'm sure if you are doing more visible, like the fans are saying, trust me, those gigs that you're getting, obviously you'll be getting way more than that. Because Ampa, even when we sit at the table, board meetings and all of that, it takes somebody to say female vocalist of the year, Yaya. Then we go back and check and we're like, it'll be true. It goes against you. What I say, it's the same thing. Say Abia said deal be Abba. Now they are looking for females to champion it, to lead the cause. It will take something for us to remember that Yaya self deal. You get it? So I feel that even though Abia unya kakra and you are okay, there's a bigger picture because it's a career. It's a competition you are in. You get it? Me, I don't believe in fake hype or dirty pesadiano. But the business that we are in, you always need to get your name in the space. You always need to, and not there. You can't hide out. You can't hide from it. You get it? I feel that we should move away from our comfort zone. Same thing as Abuchi should stop feeling that ABR, the song is everywhere. Because trust me, bro, it is not everywhere. We go out. A&R. We sit at places like pubs, restaurants, just trying to assess songs that are doing well. Trust me, ABR, within your circles, the song is big. But if I sit down or I sit on radio stations near about top 50 songs, no disrespect, I'm just saying it to you so that ABR, between you and your team, most mobiles are top 50 songs in Ghana now. If they are playing it back to back, Ebebo Abia, Mr. Drew J, Ebebo No Darling, Kwame Eugene Open Gate, even though your song is big, Yembo. I don't know if you are getting the analysis. Emba, because top of mind, the DJ may not even remember. The song is doing well, but they may not remember. Ebebo sorry, Ebebo Yepemani, but Odien Emba. Even though the song is doing well, even in Liberia, the song is big there. So if you begin to sit down and do the analysis, say, okay, why are they playing No Darling more than mine? Even though mine is also big now. Then you begin to put in those steps. Maybe I'm not speaking to the DJs well enough. They are playing, but there's more I can do. Maybe at end of year, and I shout, Charlie, thank you to Ghanaian DJs for supporting my music. But sometimes as artists, little things. Last year, Christmas, Nigerian artists, they'll put in certain messages and I'll buy certain things just to give to people who they feel have supported their music. It was analysis we were doing. None. Ghanaian artists, none. a DJ, a particular DJ, top DJ, can say he was in a place, a joint with Ghanaian artists and Nigerian artists just recently, Christmas. I think Oxlade, about Ghana. So they were playing, he was trying to make the Ghanaian artists proud. Obomo Nyuma, and he was okay, like Ambana Dream, he played the songs and they left. But Oxlade, there 1, 2. Oxlade was the only one on his Instagram everywhere making noise about him. And we feel he said, Charlie, this one artist, they know they appreciate we like, into some of these things, Miss Remwa, we also need to, because but you can't find it. Same thing is happening to Wiala. Wiala. No, it's true.
Sorry.
You see, it appears like it appears like you are far away, you are detached from industry. Easily people will mention ABR other names like Kwame Eugene, Kim Promise. They are closer to the industry. Just a general.
You mean you agree with the people who say should appear more?
Yes. What I say.
Also, Phyllis say
so it is your responsibility. What I say, because trust me, artists come and go. Artists come and go, and you see, in the life of an artist, 1 minute. In the life of an artist,
so far one ever come in 3 minutes.
Exactly. Yeah, analysis we. As an industry person, be like Socrates. When Socrates begins in industry, as he be a 25-year-old, by the time you be hitting 40, that is when rather his career is growing as a music executive or as an industry person. But unlike an artist, when you are growing, you are declining. So you need to always make sure that you are connecting with everybody who plays a role within the industry, because
networking.
Exactly, it's a networking now. So I think that that's what we all as industry needs to do more.
General.
This one. Let me say,
Ricky
Akano, exactly what they are supposed to do. For Yaya Jano, what am I saying? Senia Odwino, me meet you in the first time. Nya walking,
Oh, you're fine.
Me meet Nya walking pepe. Ma can be BS me catch no. Ni na or no, and now he has seen or can your car and Jan. What am I saying? Or you're fine, you're okay.
Na Abochi
Abochi, I think say in Kaubeti Futuana.
Na then Abochi dia on tie futuo no ba ya dia yenja na sema.
She's fine. Oni pe bi o ha ye ntu omufu. Futuo Debi. E futuo nsakra nipa distance so hwe. Because me say with my experience, me fam sika nkoko shewu. Me fam sika nkoko shewu mu. No okom ne no ye fine.
Yeah, she's
me kukuru e bia 200,000 ni me dia share enum no say ye fine ye twa international event is a gig. Ansan ye nya sika na back.
Don't wait for international gigs.
Ni awu ye no. What ma say? No sika na be chance na bo.
O see a bank kakra e back.
Me the 200,000 no got treasury bills. What am I saying? Me calculate.
Nonsense na o see o manage on one because obi be man
no fine. Or you
okay. Obi be man no pressure.
Oh, you okay?
O pese onye Brenda Fassie and cool Joe.
Me
Please, first of all, why do you say me okay? What gives you the impression say me okay?
No, obisa
because the way I will paint a picture and say
me say you're big. Me say you're big. You are okay. But that young artist now or banana or no or you're hungry, what am I say?
Or no on chain.
There be. And the mention me 200,000 na mikitan wrong. Me fan to chacha intino. Me pe bibi a me yam sika be bantem. What am I say? Intino be question me ye better ntem. Do you understand? Intino. Yeah, it's business. Because good. Me they got your treasury bills within 6 months. Many can many profit.
Okay, I get you. Inti Abochi onye den.
Abochi no improve on ya or yen won. Ni steady to say near we can steady near man for the pay. What's my majority the masses no? A market now at the end of the day, Jesus Christ preached to about 5,000 people at the same time. One call Joseph of Arimathea Pefi uncle preacher one. What am I say? Or call crowd no baby a crowd no one masses no call. I beg you, do what the masses ne pay. At the end of the day, you are an artist. That's your calling.
Do you understand? And you want more people. No artist be any was on there or per small niche. Onya no see o per small niche. But omunya kesi now. I'm telling you, omo pedia.
So pe. Nti abochi waken oh see waken abochi nti on waken ebia obehwehwe o who handles your day? I mean, how can we reach you?
Okay, on social media, all social media platforms, me Abochi Music, ABOCHI Music, our social media platform be opesa link up so obe email or lifelinerecordsgh@gmail.com.
Lifeline Records GH@gmail.com or Abochi Music on all social media networks. And your Abochi is ABOCHI.
Yes. Because social media platforms na kra info be out be reaching me out be our internet. You'll find me.
Yeah. How can we get to you?
Me pacho upese when send me message Yaya official Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and YouTube. Inti me pamucho mo subscribe to my YouTube channel is really important to me. And you can send me an email at yayaworld yayaworld@gmail.com. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I've just been informed you have you have a brand new one out.
Yes.
Okay, it's got to my table late. So this is what I will do for you.
Okay, tell me.
On Friday,
okay,
I'll discuss the song, and I'll call you on phone.
Works
to tell me why your song is called Musu says sing. Obiako we na but we say Musu. Mintiasie.
Musu
Obia Friday now watch it.
So let me just tell people so that at least they know and at least listen to it. So
okay.
Musu is out, is track 4 on my Addo album. So they should go listen to it.
Addo no about out.
About out.
Album no out that.
Yes.
So why are you promoting just track 4?
Yes, because we have a video for it. So if we had gone into it, we would have spoken about it. As you can see, I'm wearing my Addo shirt.
Okay.
So we are promoting the entire album, but track 4 is what we've shot a video for. In more. But
I'll do this on Friday. Abochi, when you want to do
Prison Break.
And
Prison Break.
I like that song.
Thank you.
I mean, it's a bon combo.
I'm on for the ball access ne kutiapa.
Abochi. It is a song I want to dedicate to
taxi driver.
I say for my fancy Hawaii. Now 12 for boy. I say Uncle Peace 104.3 for the midday news. Meaning the Halifax. Thanks so much for your contributions, suggestions. My guests have been Abochi. And Abochi says just go on social media and type Abochi Music, and then you'll get him, and then you can reach him. So Friday. But if you're listening to this program, you know that as for Prison Break, I've not stopped playing that song, and there's a reason I played that song. Thanks so much. Let's switch on to Peace 104.3. It's a road will offend my program, but I'm 3 minutes into the news. I'm out of here.